come true.
Officially two hosts, me, Esteban, and my buddy Henry, HT.
Yeah.
But like we said earlier, the brains behind the podcast,
Is Eric right here.
Because we don't know
Yeah.
shit. The homie. Yeah, I've known this guy for years.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, once you guys get familiar with all this shit, I could come in. I fucking love podcasts.
I feel like I don't want.
You don't have to learn, bro. I love podcasts too.
I don't want to know anything anymore. Like I already know my.
And you already know too much, bro.
I refuse to learn.
You refuse to be deeper into the matrix.
Yes, I just turned 23. I don't want to learn anything more about the world.
There, it's over.
It's like that's it.
Let me pop open the Tecate Light.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Tremendous. But yeah, man. It's cool. Me and this motherfucker HT, we've been talking about starting a podcast since
we planned
4 years ago?
3 years ago. That's when we were just talking about it. Well, you came up with that. I remember that night. Yeah. It was after a UFC event we watched.
Damn. No, for reals though. I mean, we've always had like nice ass conversations.
Yeah,
even when watching fights and shit.
And the fucked up part is that when you say something like that, there's no way to not sound like a douchebag. When you think that you're like really interesting.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people think they're interesting, but like I know we're fucking interesting,
Yeah, at least listenable, You don't have to be fucking Neil Armstrong or whatever the fuck.
Like how many shitty SoundCloud rappers have we listened to or heard that they're gonna come up with this beat, that they're gonna be millionaires before the age of 20 and shit.
Yeah, I just feel like what sets us apart is that we went in.
Yeah.
Like a lot of money spent, time. Like we
mistakes.
Yeah,
remember?
Fucked up.
Yeah,
literally had one job. And he fucked it up. But then again, he paid for it. So who the fuck am I to talk about that?
Well, now we're here,
bro. That's what happens when you talk to Best Buy employees like they're fucking.
Hey, well, my bad.
Like they know something, bro. It's like going to the T-Mobile sales guy. Those fuckers that talk to their cholo friends.
Oh, fuck that guy, dude.
How was it?
Bro, I was pissed. First of all, fuck T-Mobile employees. Y'all are unprofessional as fuck. You look the t-shirts they wear. Like,
how do they become worse than Metro PCS employees?
Because at least Metro PCS, like they're scumbags.
Yeah.
T-Mobile tries to look like a Verizon or an AT&T.
But then you go in there and in reality it's like, what the fuck? It's
bro,
like,
I swear to God, we went to the, what was it? The
Puente
Hills Mall?
The Puente Hills Mall that looks like
Nuketown
from Call of Duty.
It's boring as fuck.
They were playing with balloons.
They were literally playing with balloons.
And we're not fucking around.
T-Mobile employees.
4 of them.
Not like, what is this, a job? Like, damn, give me an application. You're fucking playing with balloons.
Jesus. Wait, like doing Nas and shit?
Nah, dude, how stupid do people look when they do Nas? I've never done Nas and I'm not interested in it. Because, dude, first of all, you're holding balloons, all sus, like, like people hold a long cigarette back in the days. It's like, okay, you look sus.
You already look gay as fuck.
Yeah, see, you said gay as fuck. I said sus. I was being politically correct.
Now we're gonna get censored.
You're canceled, bro. You know what? Get out of here, fool.
We're trying to be listenable, bro. We're trying to be listenable. We don't want to hear a 5-minute explanation of everything you say.
That's right.
Shut the fuck up, fool. I have a low self-esteem, so you need to cater to my feelings.
What the fuck?
But yeah, dude, for real though.
How good is Tecate Light though?
It's pretty good, honestly. Like when I first started drinking it tastes like fucking water.
I feel like beer always tastes like water, light beer, because Mexican beers, they're mostly light beers.
Oh, this is a light. No wonder. Okay, it's a light, so
Yeah, but the other one has a little more taste to it.
Yeah, the Tecate sound. I fuck with them.
I can't stand alcohol Nazis. Like, I only drink liquor, or
I only drink IPAs,
whiskey, or I only drink like. I can literally, as shitty as it sounds, I can go to the fucking liquor store and just grab a 40
or a Natty Daddy,
anything
or whatever that shit's called.
I'm not picky because I like alcohol and I just want to get drunk or buzzed. Excuse me. So it's like I'm really not picky with alcohol, and I can't stand people that are like, I only drink this, or I don't really
drink light shit.
Yeah, or even the people that are anti-light shit, like, that's a pussy drink. Like,
yeah,
bro, shut the fuck up. You're a pussy too.
I know this shit.
I know you cried when your girlfriend dumped you. Like, why are you trying to act hard? Like, shut the fuck up. I don't know. Hey, let me ask you a question.
What?
You know what I hate about Henry?
Well, what is it?
Oh, by the way, Eric is the fucking sound guy.
He's a brain of all.
Basically, the one that's not an idiot and competent with electronics.
Yo.
Yeah. And I'm Esteban and you're Henry. But who gives a fuck? But what I'm saying is
what is it?
What I'm saying is, you know what I hate about this guy? Every time he imitates me or talks about me, you always put me in such an aggressive light. Like you really think I'm that aggressive?
Yes. Look how many wars you have, or how many wars you've had.
With what? What do you mean by wars?
Wars with like shitty ass people out there. You make them cry. Like how I always get in arguments. Yeah,
I do. The nerd. A lot.
The nerd that acted tough, but then he shitted his pants.
But nah, I just feel like I'm not aggressive like that. You always
look. You're not aggressive
because you're more of a dick than me.
Yeah, but look, people are
like you're an asshole.
No, I know I am,
and you're not pleasant. You're just my friend.
I know,
well, like my best friend.
I know, and you got used to it already.
Yeah.
I just think people are like weak now, and people can't stand you like when you say some real shit. That's what I think.
But even then, I hate those people that say, "Oh, I'm not a dick. I'm just real." Because that's like, okay, shut the fuck up, bro.
Yeah, but you're
damn, Eric going for another beer right now?
Yeah, bro. We gotta
not wasting any time.
You know, there's only one beer left.
Oh, there's no more in the fridge.
There's one. That's for you though.
Okay. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't give a fuck. It's not like we're far from a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, but I don't feel like walking over there, Jen. Leaving the off-topic podcast.
So get in the fucking Tacoma and we'll fucking ride over there.
True. We'll see you later.
It's not a big deal.
We'll walk it.
What about you, bro? Why are you so quiet?
Bro, it's not the easiest thing in the world. Like
it's a little weird, huh?
Yeah, like engineering this shit and fucking talking to a podcast.
Being the brains behind it and
being the brains because two dumbasses that work in retail.
We're gonna repay it to you when we're big. We're gonna.
What are you gonna get me?
I'm gonna throw some 8s and 9s and 10s at your way.
Then I'm gonna get
some women, you know.
I'm gonna get some bitches, yeah.
Oh, I guess just so crass. Just so crass about it.
Say it. Be direct, man. What am I gonna get?
We do love women, though. Women are cool.
Of course, we love women. And what kind of women am I gonna get though?
A hot one, whatever you want.
You're not gonna get a tank though.
A tank.
Yeah, you don't want a tank.
A tank.
A big
for
bitch?
The normal people out there. What's a tank?
Talking about a big bitch.
A fat girl.
A fat girl.
Yeah, that's just not
no fact. You see though, to be fair to you, is you also talk shit about fat guys in general.
I do.
So you just don't like fatness, right?
I guess, but I don't mind it. Like I could be friends with them and shit, you know? Does that make sense or not? Or am I being like Two-Face or what the fuck?
No, it's not Two-Face.
Nah, man. If you don't like him, you don't like him. You just
nah. I mean,
anything, bro.
Nah. I mean, I guess it's just easy to make fun of him. But
with
like,
anything, whatever
why
you
are you backtracking? How about how he's backtracking like a politician?
Don't backtrack, bro.
I never
We're not
made fun of fat
politicians.
Bitches.
I have.
So no, I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
I was still gonna keep on. Honestly, I don't even give a fuck.
Yeah, you don't care.
I don't care.
Like we're not even famous yet.
I have fun with these fools.
Yeah,
you know? Who is gonna come after us? Bro?
Yeah, no one's gonna go. We're not famous.
Who's fucking grandma from Nashville?
Yeah, dude, no one's gonna come after us. That kind of sucks though, because I feel like getting canceled makes you more popular.
Like what's his name? Alex Jones.
Oh yeah, Alex Jones just got canceled and he's still
up. Yeah,
yeah, we're gonna be the next Alex Jones.
The globalist, the globalists. You know they're trying to make the frogs gay. Yeah, funny. Dude, that shit's funny, bro. People are. It's like, I just recently discovered that like as you get older, like you realize like people are fucking Grand Theft Auto characters. Like people are crazy. Like everyone's crazy in their own way.
They're all like Trevor's.
I've had people where I meet them and I'm like, dude, I can't believe you're real. Like you're insane. Yeah. Like, but I don't mind it. It's funny to me.
Yeah,
like,
it's the most hilarious shit, bro. It's like, where the fuck? Like, you just imagine like God making them and shit. That's how fucking right? That's how fucked up it gets. Like you have to like someone had to concoct this.
Yeah, like, and it makes me wonder, like, bro, like, what's your origin? Like that to me, that's the crazy part. Like, why are you the? Excuse me. Well, like, why are you the way that they are? Why are you the way that you are? You know, like people, like that's crazy to me.
It's all your upbringing, bro. Your upbringing, and then for reals, bro. When you're a kid, dude, any little thing you do.
What are you saying?
What's that fool saying? Dragon Ball Z character?
He's not saying shit.
Why are you buying figurines if you hate anime? You don't like anime.
I don't.
Why not?
I like Castlevania.
Yeah, but that's like an American.
Oh, okay,
it's not. Yeah, that's gonna get people pissed when they hear that.
I don't care.
Actually,
I don't care.
Castlevania is not actually an anime. You know how people are.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck either, bro. I don't give a fuck.
I just think I heard too much about Dragon Ball Z growing up, and it just didn't get my attention.
Okay, but
it just got me annoyed, I guess. Just hearing it so much, I'm not gonna watch.
I just think
I'd rather watch SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Yo, SpongeBob was sick though, bro.
Yeah, I like it.
They made him gay now, bro.
Really?
That's dope as fuck.
They made him gay.
SpongeBob loves dicks now.
What about Patrick?
Nah, Patrick is hetero. For sure.
I mean, at least we can like place his blame somewhere, right?
Patrick
Yeah.
is like stupid,
Yeah. Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Yeah, bro. Fucking people are crazy, bro. But yeah, man, it's crazy.
You're
Like,
buff as Larry the Crab.
I just think it's crazy, like how people are like really different, you know.
Hey,
Like,
Eric.
no, it's cool. Just interrupt me. No, go ahead. Interrupt me.
Interrupt.
Yeah, I don't matter, dude. It's cool. You know what? Go ahead. No, go ahead. I insist. I insist.
I was gonna talk about.
Fuck this guy.
I
Though,
was
for
gonna
real.
talk about the Clippers.
Yeah, bro. Let's talk about the Clippers, man.
They're gonna win.
Fuck what this guy
They're
was
gonna be
talking about.
champions. Well, I forgot. I told him to keep on going. Now I feel
No,
bad.
for real, what were you saying though?
Nah, food, double down and keep talking about the Clippers.
Double down,
double
bro.
down. Food.
You just made it into a fucking lunchbox meal, bro.
Fuck this
Double
guy.
down on this shit, bro.
I want to know what you were saying.
I don't know. I'm so aggressive, you know, according to you. Bro, it's funny. It's funny how I'm legitimately like, my brother's always telling me like, it's annoying. You hate everything. You hate everyone. I'm like, fuck. Like it makes me feel like a miserable. Okay, interrupt me a second time.
No,
Go ahead.
I don't think you're the most like. I feel like you're like the coolest one. Like,
Out of all my brothers.
yeah.
Well, we're all different.
No, I know you're different, but like in that way, I feel like you're not the one that's the most like
He's
like,
the
more
he's the right
social
level of
haters,
gayness.
so-
Oh yeah, dude. I have a great philosophy.
His gayness threshold is off the charts. Wait,
I have a great philosophy. Or you tell him my philosophy. You explain.
philosophy.
But don't make me sound gay. Though,
No,
'cause
no,
I'm
bro.
not
You
gay.
should explain
Not that
because
there's anything wrong
you're
with
the
that.
most passionate about this shit. You should explain
Okay,
it.
so like, I feel like, for the most part, every time I speak generally, by the way, it's just generally. So who gives a fuck? How about how I just wasted time explaining
Exactly,
that, and
bro.
it doesn't fucking matter.
Exactly.
Because literally like 4 people are gonna listen to us, and then we're the 3 out of the 4. So it's like, who gives a fuck? But I just feel like women in general, they like men that look a little gay, or they have like a little gay swagger with them. Like, and I don't care. Like, think about it, bro. Like,
And they drive like.
oh, you want to explain this?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure it was my philosophy.
No, go ahead.
So whatever.
I wanted to ask something, but go ahead.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
No, you go.
Now I feel bad.
No, because it's 3
Why
times.
are you negging me?
It's 3 times I didn't let you finish by accident.
It's
go ahead,
cool.
go ahead. I want to hear.
Why are you negging me back, motherfucker?
I'm negging him about negging me. That's crazy. Because Eric says I'm a manipulator.
Yeah. Well, no, bro. I just
How
say
do
you're
I-
a negger.
Okay, no. That's manipulating, though. You say
I guess, yeah.
So why are you friends with me if I'm a manipulator?
Bro, you literally play into it, bro. I tell you do it, and you just do it more.
Well, you
So what the fuck am I supposed to do? Literally.
I know. At this point, it's like we're just friends because we've known each other for a long time. That it's like, well, I don't want to make new friends. So
Nah, bro.
Whatever.
We're friends.
Nah,
because,
we're friends for real,
Because
yeah.
I know you wouldn't fuck me over. That's
Yeah,
why
that
we're
is true.
friends.
yeah, I don't. Yeah,
We
that is
trust
true.
each other. That's the most important thing, bro.
That is very true. We trust each other, and you did help us a lot. Like, you literally just got out of work and you
Fuck
still helped
yeah.
us. So that shit came in clutch for real.
Imagine you and me try starting this
Oh,
ship.
bro. We didn't even know we had this program.
I know,
on,
we
on
didn't.
our fucking Mac. Like,
I
that's insane.
downloaded it, bro.
This Mac is so advanced.
Yeah, the Best Buy kids fucked you for real. They
I don't
made you
give
get
a
a new
fuck.
one. It's cool. It didn't make
Yeah.
a dent.
It didn't
But
make-
yeah, dude. So going back to the slightly gay thing, I feel like women like men that are like slightly gay looking, and like they have like a gay swagger. Like, think about it. Like, every time you see like, not every time, but a lot of times, like, girls aren't into the big lumberjack looking guys anymore. You know, like, this ain't the fucking olden times no more. You know, it's like nowadays it's like, you're the fucking hype beast kid with the bleached hair, and like you do the faces and you do the TikTok dances. Like, those guys are pretty gay, like the way they act, you
Bro,
know?
honestly, even back then when they were lumberjacks, they were still fucking gay, bro.
You think lumberjacks are gay?
No. They looked like lumberjack, but all these motherfuckers were fucking soft as fuck. You know, like that the whole hipster movement was crazy. Like,
Yeah,
it's
because
just a bunch of
hipsters dress
soft,
like lumberjacks.
it's just a bunch of soft motherfuckers, like dressing up as people that work hard.
Yeah,
Like, bitch, you literally sit on a keyboard all day. What the fuck?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's how I feel, like, where it's like, okay, cool, like, because I bleached my hair before, and
But you rocked it.
I look pretty sick.
Nah, you did actually.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
You trust me,
You
listeners.
don't plan on doing it again?
I want to continue working out and getting in shape, because you don't want to be a fat blonde guy, you know.
I never thought
that's
about
facts.
that,
That's
Yeah,
facts.
you don't want to be a fat
but you're not
blonde
even
Because
like.
then they're like,
I'm
oh,
pretty big, bro. I'm in the 230 realm. Well,
Yeah, pero
before
no
we
te
start,
pero no te miras,
well,
you know.
before we started recording, you were literally saying I'm 260 pounds, and
265 pounds from the streets of Crenshaw Boulevard.
yeah,
What?
you hate my neighborhood.
Esteban.
I live. It's funny.
Copa.
It's funny
Raza.
that. Hey, fuck that bit, bro. First of all, fuck that bit. Went on too long. Should have been 10 seconds. You ruined that. I'm fucking with you. I don't give a fuck.
I know you know.
But,
what were you gonna say, motherfucker?
What was I gonna say? About what were we still talking about? The slightly gayness?
Yes, bro.
Oh,
So
okay. I know, I
please
didn't
elaborate.
even-
You haven't
yeah.
elaborated.
Okay, so it's like, for example, like I bleached my hair blonde, and it's like, okay, like, right, coming from a Mexican family, like shit like that is considered gay, you know?
Yeah,
Like
as fuck.
any earrings or piercings, anything, like it's like, oh, you're gay, and it's like, okay,
Even
like,
tattoos back then.
yeah, exactly, and it's like, okay, relax, like we're not in the rancho no more, you know? Like, calm the fuck down, dog. Like, it's cool. Like, my bad, I'm not fat as fuck with whatever,
With
like,
the barba.
yeah, with a barba and shit, and it's like, okay, so that's how I feel
My
about.
bad. I don't wear flannel all day.
Yeah, like, for real.
My bad. Oh, my bad. I'm trying to adopt some of the culture.
I know, right? My bad. I'm trying to fit in, you know.
For real.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm trying to change it up a little bit.
My bad. I grew up feeling like an outsider because of my heritage, and now I'm trying to fit in a little bit. All fucking, my fucking bad.
Well, it's always a balance, bro. You always got to strike that balance.
Yeah, because I don't want to deny my heritage either. You know, like I feel like that's embarrassing. Like when kids are like, "Oh, I don't speak Spanish," and like
The No Sabo kids.
huh?
The No Sabo kids. That's
Yeah.
their little nickname now.
It's like,
No sabo.
that's
Yo.
actually pretty funny. The
Yo.
No Sabo kids.
Especially where we're from. Like,
Yeah, I just think it's like, okay, because I've had people that I know where it's like, oh, I don't speak Spanish, and it's like, okay, cool. So your parents speak English? Nah, they only speak Spanish. I'm like, okay, so do you guys do sign language? Like, how do you talk to your parents then if you don't
like
speak?
fake ass Helen Kellers.
Yeah. It's like, okay, why are you embarrassed of speaking a second language? Like, it's not that big a fucking deal.
It's not.
But,
Especially you live in California. Like,
Yeah, it's like, look at where you live. It's called San Diego. It's called
Los
Santa
Los
Anita,
Angeles.
Los Angeles. It's like, okay, like we're all
El Monte.
Yeah, literally, bro. And it's like, I don't know. People are weird, dog.
They are.
I mean, they don't have to be Mexican, but like,
Yeah.
maybe learning like at least how
At
to
least a
pronounce,
history or
how to read Spanish or some shit.
Some shit like
Or
that.
just don't be ashamed of it. That's
Yeah.
all I ask. Don't be ashamed of it.
Yeah.
Like-
It really depends, right? Because you really have to grow up speaking Spanish to know it. So
Like Spanish was my first language. I remember I was in kindergarten and then like the teacher was trying to talk to me, and I would literally just shrug my shoulders like,
I will speak Spanish to her. And
Yo,
she was
I
on
remember
the
that
hot
too.
shot. Now that I'm remembering that,
and she would yell at me. She was like, I don't know what you're saying, and I would be like, bro, like also, how about how teachers suck sometimes? I just realized that teacher was yelling at me for not speaking English,
Bro,
But anyway.
But she didn't cry about it.
Yeah.
Kinder and first grade, I was in the bilingual program, and my mom put me out of that after first grade because she said I was only speaking Spanish. And
Bro.
that's pretty hilarious because when you grow up like in Baldwin Park, a bilingual program is pretty much like main language is Spanish, you know?
Yeah,
And then like English on the side, you know?
Yeah, it's just like, okay, we're gonna teach these paisitas how to do multiplication, and that's it.
Yeah, like Spanish is the fucking Popeye's chicken, and the fucking English is the biscuit, you know?
For real, yeah. Like it's like you only eat the biscuit once in a while, you know.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And when you do, you choke.
That is true. Yeah, right. No, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's actually funny. But yeah, dude, fuck all that, dude. How about fuck people that learn a third language? Like, who has the time to do that? Like,
I'm
you want me to-
trilingual. Did you say trisexual, motherfucker?
Yeah, it's like trilingual. Like, okay, dude, you're fucking cool. And most of the times, they're not even good at that third language.
Yeah. for
Yeah,
real.
it's like, oh, I can't say these words.
Yeah.
They're like so
Oh, well,
limited.
my favorite thing is when like, well, I can understand it, but I don't know. Oh, well, then you don't speak it.
Or
you don't speak it. Like when you try to say like, oh, you speak Spanish? Yeah, I speak Spanish. Well, I can understand it, but like,
I can kind of hear it and
Yeah,
sometimes
some
interpret it
words.
spiritually.
Some-
I start to feel my omen coming in,
Yeah.
and my roots, and I get
So, like-
goosebumps.
so like when Mexico's playing, I can understand it. You know, like
I understand what
and
you.
it's only the goal part.
Yo, remember that bit we would do where it's like the ignorant racist is trying to like hype himself up and shit.
Dude,
It's like,
ignorant.
oh yeah, you beaners are like really.
You guys are so hardworking, you beaners. Dude, it's fine. I could say that because I'm a fucking Mexican.
Yeah, of course. That's the easiest thing, man.
Children
Make
of
fun your own
immigrants.
race.
But yeah, dude, like that. What? Oh, that fake ass shit. Oh, why'd I say that? No, it's called kids of immigrants, not children.
I I thought you did it on purpose.
Nah, I didn't. Fuck no, that's just a whack ass fuck, bro. I'm not even gonna explain that shit, bro.
Now you got me done.
Fuck that shit.
I really remember about that.
I forget about that little.
I can't even describe.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna say his name.
You kind of did almost.
Not really. I mean, I don't give a fuck. He ain't gonna listen.
I
to
don't
it.
give a fuck either.
If he does, he's not my friend anyway. But anyway.
Hey,
ignorant racist, bro. Like that shit's funny, bro.
Yo, like
I had this
that
lady.
bit is fucking hilarious.
I had this lady at my job. I work retail, right? And I work this job, and this lady was like, oh, it was this black lady. She was like, oh, I'm looking for this type of Mexican chile. And she's like, oh, I know. She's like, I forgot that. I swear to God. She's like, first of all, whatever. Who gives a fuck? I'm gonna tell a story. She's like,
oh shit,
bro, we need more alcohol.
She was. I know, for real. We should got more beer, bro.
Oh, we're out.
We're out for us.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still whiskey.
Oh, let's get some of that.
Yeah, pour some whiskey.
Here, get the cups.
You get the cups. You're closer to them. This food wants me to do everything, food.
So we're gonna take a shot of proper 12.
Proper 12.
Just a sip,
Just a sip, mate. I don't drink.
I don't drink.
Could be.
Fake ass wrestler.
But actually, no, he's a great wrestler.
Nah, he is.
But fuck. Anyway.
Here.
Yeah, so this lady's like, oh yeah, I'm looking for this Mexican chile, blah blah blah. She was like, oh, I wish I knew the name because I know you'd recognize it if I told you, like, because I know you know all about that stuff.
You look just like the bottle.
I swear to God, you look just
I
like
swear, you look like that motherfucker. You have to know. You have to feel it in your
Yeah,
jellies.
he was probably related to you in the old country or some shit. And I'm like, okay, like, it's funny to me when accidental racism is so funny to me. What happened?
Yeah, okay. We're just going to pause this shit real quick. All right, testing. All right, we're good. We're back.
Testing.
We're good, man. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're good.
So what the fuck were we talking
So I
about?
was
Oh, let's
talking
get this
about-
proper 12, motherfucker.
Well, yeah, we already poured some of y'all. Right
Let's
here,
get some proper
Irish
12,
whiskey.
man.
I'm a little buzzed. I'm a lightweight. I don't
Really?
care.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm a lightweight.
mean-
well, I drink more beers than you guys, so.
Only 2.
Yeah, but you guys drink one.
I mean,
And
you've
by,
been...
by the way, we were drinking before we started this, so.
I drank 2 before.
I know.
I drank like 3 Tecate Lights.
You have been pretty sober.
Wait, what?
You've been pretty sober, no?
What do you mean I've been sober? No, I'm saying
No?
like I'm
you
not.
drink?
I'm
You
not-
still drink regularly?
The drinking when I was referring to the sober is like marijuana.
Yeah,
Oh.
just sober. Okay.
Because I like marijuana.
Just marijuana. Yeah.
I love reefer, but it's like I don't care what anyone says. Like we all know that guy or girl that smokes way too much.
For reals.
Like
The one that talks about it and posts it
yeah,
on social media.
yeah.
all
It's
day.
like okay, like with anything, you know, that's
Yeah.
annoying. Like so my thing is like I've noticed like when I go through months where I just smoke heavy, like I don't even start to feel it anymore, and that's when I'm like okay, like now I'm just smoking to smoke, you know. So when I take breaks, it's like I find that it's better for me, or it feels better, you know.
So like,
But with alcohol, I like alcohol. Me and this would drink pretty
Yeah,
often.
I mean,
Henry.
yeah,
Like we drink pretty often, you know.
Coors Light.
Yeah, bro, you've always been drinking since I knew you, bro.
Yeah, bro. I remember
You
me
throw
and
the
this,
craziest parties, man.
yeah,
Oh,
or kick.
back
They're like
in-
small kickbacks, you know.
Nah, but they were badass back in 2017.
Yeah,
Those
we
were
were
the
just
years,
kids, bro.
dude.
Like drinking with like older people and like.
And you gotta drink heavy. Cause at
Yeah.
that time I didn't drink.
Yeah, you didn't drink.
I was
back
the one
then.
that would bring in the Diet Coke.
Yeah, you were known for the Diet Coke.
Yeah.
But
I still had a fun
we never
time.
pressured you into drinking.
Oh, nah,
though.
you guys never did.
I feel like those people are annoying.
Like I felt I had a good time in all those kickbacks.
yeah, that shit was funny, bro.
Bro, it was some of the best kickbacks I've been to, for reals.
Yeah.
It was, that era was cool. That Esteban era. Nah, not necessarily just you, but really just the era.
Yeah,
you
it was
know?
me and my big brother.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
we'd do that shit.
Too,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I remember that shit. But yeah,
It's the whole thing, bro. We have the fucking boxing shit.
Bro, yeah.
We have everything. Man.
Carne
Everything
asada.
you would want was
It
at
was
your
right
house,
there.
bro.
Loose women.
Loose women, like they're a little
won't
bit,
say names.
just
but-
the right amount of crazy.
Yeah.
Or actually, probably too much. But it was still fun, you know.
We even had Juanes.
Bro, we just have like.
Remember when Juanes was there?
Yeah, fuck Juanes. He drank all the squirts. I remember this. So this guy, there was this fucking guy who looks like Juanes.
Yeah.
And my brother was drunk and he's like, man, fuck Juanes. He drank like 8 squirts already. Like, he was
8
just
squirts.
mad.
What the
He was
fuck?
just mad, like, you know, like, yeah, fuck, this is so asco. He's finishing all the squirts.
I never saw
And
Juanes
I'm like, and I'm like, yeah, because my homegirl was dating him.
Oh,
So I'm pretty sure they, like, broke up, you know? I don't know. Who gives a shit?
You probably broke her somehow, but anyways.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking.
Bro, all these like moms buying tickets to Hard Summer. Like, does your kid have a college fund? Like, you're buying Hard Summer tickets?
At least buy tickets to those Wookiees concert.
Nah, you know what? That shit's annoying, bro.
Nah, shit's badass.
When?
Wait,
Now,
what?
all of a sudden, it's cool to go to those Wookiees concert.
Well, they haven't had one, fool.
But it doesn't matter, food. Like,
'cause
when the fuck you ever seen people our age posting about those Wookiees?
Oh,
food?
okay.
So that thing annoys me.
I think it's because we're getting old enough to do that shit.
Yeah, it's just like, fuck. What can I explain?
I kind of get you now.
Like all of a sudden, it's like, oh yeah, those spookies. Like, food. You used to be embarrassed when your mom would play that when she would drop you off at school.
Yeah. I
Like,
get you
why are
now.
you all of a sudden like? I get it. People
I've
change.
been playing before, so
I'm just pretty miserable a lot, honestly. So I hate a lot of things in a funny way. I'm a funny and miserable.
Bro,
you know?
that's the best thing.
like there's only 10% chance of suicide. Like, it's not
Comedy-
high, you know.
Oh my god. Comedy is made from complaining about shit. But that's the funniest fucking shit ever,
Bitching
bro.
is fun, dude. People love to bitch. Millionaires bitch, billionaires bitch. Like people just bitch.
That's when people tune in and start listening.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Hey, thanks for not being on your phone like a piece of shit, Eric. I really appreciate you. And thanks for not boring. Thanks.
the Clippers game.
Oh, it's happening right now?
Yes.
Are you fucking serious?
They're winning.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, fuck basketball.
Yeah, fuck the Lakers.
Fuck
Let
any
me pull that
sport.
up
You
on
know
the
what?
side.
Fuck any sport that's not boxing or MMA. Oh, you
Oh,
put
wait,
a
what about soccer?
soccer's cool. I'm not a soccer fan though. Like I can appreciate it.
Nah, just kidding. They play tomorrow at 6.
Fuck you,
Why are
bro.
you? And I, thought
I
you
knew
were a
it.
fan.
I was
How do
like,
you not know. You're
literally,
a fan and you don't
that-
know when your team's playing.
But that's why I was like, how are they playing? And I'm
Clown
not
ass
watching it. Because if they were playing, I wouldn't, honestly, I wouldn't come,
Fuck you, bro.
I'd be like, fuck that podcast. I gotta watch my motherfucking PG.
Fuck that podcast. Those who don't even have the right equipment.
They don't got the cables built, bro.
Dog, remember you bought the wrong parts? Not only did you buy the wrong part, but you bought 2 of them.
But I'm selling them at least.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
anyone buys them.
Bro,
Hopefully someone buys them.
Henry bought 2 Ji-Yoon Crane 3s.
One of them I'm gonna use.
Yeah, you
When?
can use one. You
Do
can
you
use
have
one.
a camera?
We're gonna get one soon, so we could be on
Bro,
YouTube.
honestly, it's better to stay strapped, but you bought 2 of them, you know? Like,
Yeah, why'd you buy 2? You're
like I'm not sure what was happening,
My dumb ass.
but it's cool. It's cool. Like, they're literally good stabilizers, you know? They're great, but it's
Yeah,
just
I know. There's no.
like
use
it's not
for
like
them
we're
right now.
skaters making videos, you know. Dude, it's funny. Every time my mom sees like these young skaters, like and anywhere, she'll be like, in Spanish, she'll be like, instead of getting a part-time job, they're over here doing little tricks. And I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, how do you? But the funny part is like, how do you not know they're not working? But also, like, I feel like
You know a lot of those fools aren't.
skater, yeah, like and
You
this,
and me have personally met people that
yeah.
No,
We
fucking-
met skaters that are like.
live in the fuck.
Yeah, like I'm not even gonna say
Yeah, I'm
like,
not-
but it's
I'm not
like,
even to
but it's like, okay, dude, like you've never had a job, like you're not gonna get sponsored, like your old ass
Oh.
decrepit dad is still working to maintain you, and you still think you look cute skating in the CVS parking lot. Like I get it, dude, it's a great hobby, and people do make money off it,
No,
like,
I know, dude.
but it's like you're not that good, like.
they're
for
like
example-
they're like I know someone that got sponsored.
yeah, I know someone that got sponsored. And it's like, okay, cool. Like for us, right? I went through this I went through this little weird thing where when we were for sure doing a podcast and it's like, okay, you bought the computer and we bought this and that, and it's like, okay, we're thousands of dollars deep, right? So at this point it's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
Because we're already in.
Yeah.
So it would be weird when I would tell people like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a podcast, you know? Because it's like people always look at you like they swear that
You got that? You got like those looks like kind of like
not looks,
hate,
but
like,
no, not hate. More like
They think you're a dumbass.
yeah. They think I'm a dumbass that I quit my job and I decided to just dedicate like I'm not dumb. Like I know bills have to get paid and
course.
shit has to do, and it's like, but I feel like going back to the skater thing, like they dedicate their whole life to skating,
Yeah.
and I'm talking about people that aren't good. So it's like, damn, fool, like at least work something. Like you're just.
The thing is, bro, conversation is something you practice, man. If you've ever since I known you, bro, since high school, bro, you've been hilarious as fuck. Like, remember those times we would walk home and the shit we would say, like how entertaining that shit would be. Even that shit could be a podcast. You
Remember
know
when
what
my
I'm
dad
saying?
would give you half rides to your house?
Yeah, bro,
And
those
he would
half
be like,
rides,
oh, well, I'm entering
man.
the freeway, so you could get off right here.
Those half rides were the best, man.
Hey, but they were on hot days, and you weren't in shape back then, you know.
Of
So it's
course,
like-
of course.
so it's
I
like
was, yeah.
literally like. So my dad, because we used to go to the same high school, me and this fool, and my dad would be like, "Oh, get in, I'll take you home," and then we'll get off. He'll drop him off by the freeway entrance by the Garvey Apartments.
Right?
Yeah, by the Walmart, entering the Walmart when it curves all stupid.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "Oh, well, I'm entering this freeway, Eric. Have a good day." Like, and it was funny. Like, he would give him half rides, but
Bro, they're the best, honestly. Like,
it helped, right?
I would always hype him up, and and then you would feel insecure.
I would feel insecure because I'm like, okay, like I gave you a ride. My dad gave you a ride, but not really. But like he did though. Like think about it.
He did.
Yeah,
He's
like
the
you didn't have to. That's a lot of walking.
It
bro.
is, bro. It's like you made my walk into a half walk, which basically makes it manageable. Like it's basically
Less, bro.
Yeah.
Less than half, honestly.
yeah.
It cut at least 70% of the walk.
Well, where would you pick me up? Where would you pick me? Like right at the shit
outside of the tennis courts. Straight
Yeah,
up.
yeah. That's like
Because we would see
Yeah.
you walking.
a lot. You would do a lot, yeah. For real.
Yeah, it's not like I texted you like, "Oh, we're outside." It was just like, "Oh, he's there. All right, I'll take him. I'll take him halfway there."
yeah.
So yeah, it's like, that shit's funny to me,
It was
bro.
just funny though, saying half rides and being like, it's
Yeah.
so funny that every time I would have to explain to you that I'm appreciative. I'm like, yeah, bro.
But that's the thing too. Like, I am a little insecure in some ways where like I notice too, like when I invite people to my house or I invite them to a party, like I ask them a lot, like, "Oh, are you having a good time? Like, are you good? Like, you good? Like,
Yeah.
like, oh, are you okay? Like, oh, you don't want to leave, right? Like, that's how I am, bro. I don't know why. Like, especially when you're my friend.
It's just you're just social, man. That's just what you say, and it gets the conversation going. Like we just keep tabs on each other and make sure we're all having a good time at all times. That's it.
Strong.
Ooh.
That proper 12 is kicking in.
And
Nah.
the lights too.
Ooh.
Yo, we could dim the lights for reals.
What'd you say?
Huh?
Well, he said proper 12 and you said dim the lights.
I thought this
What do you
said
think he
dim the lights, bro.
No, he didn't say dim the lights.
I'm so stupid.
Do you think this is dimmable?
No, I
It
just
is
saw the
actually.
light switch, and I'm like, what the
I-
fuck?
You got the. Hold on, let me get over this whiskey shot. Oh my god.
Bro, I could take a little bit more, man. Like, come on, give me, yeah.
I'm good for
Here, I got you.
over here. I need a piss. Gotta drain the snake. We'll go one at a time. We're out here and
Have a drink.
have a drink. Just a sip, mate.
Just a sip. Yeah, that's good. Thanks, bro.
I'm good for now. So what's up with you, HT?
Right here, drinking a proper 12. Oh, by the way, I forgot. Shout out to Train Hard Athletics.
That's random. Yeah, but nah, for real. I know what you're talking about. I just bought a tank top from them.
It is
actually,
random, but
Not too long ago. And you're always dropping things.
and it's the same guy,
Yeah.
the Dragon Ball Z guy, whatever his name is.
Yeah, but yeah, Train Hard Athletic, bro. The homie. Well, that's your homie. I haven't met him. I'm just a fan of his work.
You'll meet
But
him.
it's cool whenever you're ready, Foo, to
Yeah.
talk about it.
Now,
Don't worry about that shit, Foo. Just put it down.
whatever. Here. Oh, yeah, we're
Take a
gonna get
sip.
some new gear from Train Hard Athletics soon.
Yeah, tremendous scrolling line.
Badass sweats that he provides us.
I can't wait to have him on. When is he down?
Oh, he's done. He's actually.
Oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna have guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to that. He's gonna be probably the next guest.
What about you, bro? Are you down to come in often since you're like the tech guy and shit?
Of course, man.
Yeah, right.
Especially if it's at this time.
Yeah, right. Anytime after you get off, basically.
Yeah, like we all gotta fucking hustle, man. Like no matter what you're doing.
Yeah, to me this shit is fun, bro. Like some people have like they collect shit or they do shit. Like to me this is my thing that I like doing. Like it doesn't harm me to do this. Like I'm not in a hurry to become rich or a millionaire or popular. Like I don't give a fuck. Like I'm like, you know, like this is just fun for me.
You're just tapping in, bro. You just want to see like what's up.
Because
That's it.
podcast or no podcast, we would still be hanging out drinking even if we didn't have a podcast.
Same shit. Exactly.
That's what we're gonna do today.
That's
So
what I
it's like-
realized, man.
Yeah.
That's what I've realized throughout the years. Like the older I get, the more I'm like, bro, these motherfuckers, like, I have way better of a time than them, you know?
Yeah.
At least I feel like I do, man.
Yeah.
You know? It's crazy.
I know, dude, but yeah, to me it's like I always knew I was gonna get into some sort of business with my friends or like some sort of project.
Did you like a couple years ago? Did you actually think the podcast was gonna happen or not?
No, I always believed in
Oh,
it
really?
because you were the one that would get stressed and like annoyed.
I mean, I would, but I never said like no to it or
No,
or
I-
gave up on it.
But that's what I'm saying because me and this motherfucker, we'd have different ways, right? Like,
yeah,
for example, like when we figured out we had the wrong parts, Like he was so bummed out, and I would always tell you like, dude, it's gonna happen. Like relax.
It was gonna happen.
And you would be, I know, but my point is that you would be like bummed out or stressed or annoyed.
Yeah.
Not at me or anything, but like just in general. Like you'd be like, oh, well, people are asking me, and I want to do it already. And I'm like, dude, like to me, the process is fun. Like enjoy the process, right? That's what people say. Like, and it's a real thing. Like, oh, okay, cool. Like, oh, we bought the wrong parts. Ha ha ha. Cool. Well, we're hanging out anyway. Let's drink. Let's do something. The
whole fucking night.
But I noticed you would be in a hurry, or like feel like you have to do it, like. Because for a while, we recorded like 10 episodes that we thought were going to be postable. And long story short, like we didn't have the right tech and the right stuff. So it's like those episodes, they're still saved on the computer. But it's like, but I remember you were stressed out. Like, oh, I thought that, like, you know, we can. And I'm like, dude, it's fine. Yeah. I don't know. Because that's how I feel. Like, I'm not stressing over anything.
It's now here.
Yeah, it's here now because our friend helped us.
Thanks to Eric.
So that's good.
I mean, I know about audio stuff. Like, I'm not the best, but I can.
Well, you know a lot about tech shit.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know shit, so.
Yeah, I really don't know anything about tech shit. Like, like I can't.
And it's all right, man.
Because you do coding and shit, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty deep in this shit, so I'm basically.
Yeah, you're balls deep in that shit for sure.
I'm so balls. You have no idea how balls deep I am.
Yeah.
I don't even. Okay, it's stupid, but I don't consider myself a human. But whatever. Yeah. You know, like. It's just cool, you know, but I'm just saying, like, don't worry about it.
Because to me, that's like another language. Literally, codes and shit. It's like it's another language. It's like, wow. Like, that's...
To be fair, I don't think audio engineering is all that difficult, but...
So you think we could learn it?
Yeah, you guys could definitely learn. I mean, I just connect this shit and just... There's different ways to do it. You could either just record it and edit it later, or just on the fly, just be changing the shit, you know? But...
Yeah.
You think we should do a live episode soon?
Yeah, we can do that one day. Later on, though.
Later on. Yeah. Now that
live episode. What does that mean? Like Twitch.
Live.
Hell yeah, bro.
Like
what are you talking? Hell yeah, bro. What are you talking about?
I've been wanting to do that too, bro. Like, I like video games. I'm down to fucking do some streams. Like, an off-topic. That's the name of the. Did we even say the name of the podcast?
Off-topic, yeah.
Off-topic, motherfuckers.
Yeah. We got stickers available and soon shirts too.
Oh yeah, we got stickers. Yeah, we're gonna get some shirts made.
In general,
logos made, gear. Bro.
Huh?
These fuckers started from the bottom and like they really went balls deep, man. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I was like, man, these guys are actually serious about it, and they kept telling me like, oh, we're trying to do this, we're trying to do that. We got stickers.
We didn't want to waste your time. Like,
we know these people
because we were thinking that too. When we're like, okay, well, like, I don't want to make this food come after work. Okay, to me, this is what I always talk about. Like, I'll never judge anyone for having like aspirations or like side projects and stuff. You know, like we made a joke earlier about like SoundCloud rappers and stuff. Like whatever. Like you want to be a rapper, that's fine. But when I see that you're not consistent and you're not dedicated and you don't, it's just a thing you do here and then, and it's like, okay, like, well, you're wasting your time and it's pointless. Like for me, or for us actually, like all three of us, like we were dedicated and stuff like that. Like we told everyone and like, you know, we put our name on it, like, you know, because we're not some rich kids, you know. This shit costs money. Yeah. Like the Mac itself costs thousands. The fucking equipment, the microphones, the foam that you got for the walls, like that's money, that's time, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like no one can say we're not dedicated. So that's cool that you like brought that up.
But to be fair, like it's more than just buying stuff, man. There's so many people that I know that buy all this fucking equipment, like
and just leave it there.
Yeah. People do that with working out, right? They'll be like, "Oh, I bought running shoes and I bought sweats and I bought the Nike shit," and it's like, okay, cool, but it's like, okay, you jog once a week,
and the thing
they only jog once, and
a lot of people can start from square zero, man. Like you know, like you guys, like you don't know exactly how to connect audio shit, but you know you want to do a podcast.
Yeah.
So you sometimes, bro. We are so much fucking better when we work together, obviously, man.
Yeah.
Like, we all do different shit. We can all focus on different shit. Like, there's only so much you can learn, bro. There's so much shit you can learn.
Yeah, that's true, man. I was making a joke earlier that I don't want to learn anything, but it's like, honestly, like I will. I just don't want to be too dependent on anybody or anything to where, like, okay, like if I can help myself, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And I say that with anything in life, like, you know, like just in general. Like, we're all independent. We all make our own money, you know? It's like we all work. Like we're not children, you know? Like that's how I feel.
Bro, I just want to say, like, you guys never gave up, and a lot of people, I know a ton of people, like seriously, where they pretend they're gonna be a Twitch streamer. They pretend they're gonna be YouTuber,
TikToker and shit.
TikToker. They pretend.
Yeah.
Like, and you just see the work they put in, and they put very little. Like, they don't even understand the platform. They don't understand the algorithm. And that's not. I'm not saying that's bad, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, because people get over things.
yeah, like,
But
if
I get what you mean.
If you're serious, you're gonna research all the shit you want to research on that, whatever you want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get obsessed, right?
You get obsessed because
yeah.
that's the only way you're gonna succeed. You can get lucky, but even if you're lucky, you have to be good. Especially
Yeah.
right now, man. This ain't 2010, bro.
Yeah.
Remember 2010, bro? You could
Yeah.
do anything, man.
Yeah, dude.
Now
Exactly.
everyone's doing
YouTube,
it,
bro.
though.
Remember we watched YouTube 2008,
Yeah.
and we're like, oh, this is so mainstream, bro. That shit was not mainstream.
Yeah, because
That
I
shit was
remember,
not mainstream.
Yeah, back in the day, I remember Call of Duty like gaming on YouTube was like huge.
Yeah.
And it's like all these guys like
But there weren't that
trolling.
many.
Remember trolling? Remember
Yeah.
Minnesota Burns?
Yeah.
He was so big.
Minnesota
he was
Burns.
so big. And then it's like, okay, now it's like,
Bro,
you
there's
can't-
only
you don't troll people.
Keemstar is the only one that exists,
Like
bro.
literally, his YouTube channel
He's
doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
it's not
who's
that-
this Minnesota Burn?
So back then, like trolling was a thing. So
Yeah.
it's like, let's say I'm playing Call of Duty,
Big
right?
thing.
Yeah, it was a big thing.
Huge, bro. It was peak trolling. Like, we
Shit.
Yeah,
first found out
like,
about trolling.
like he had 1 million subscribers plus blah blah blah. So it's basically it's like, okay, let's say I'm on Call of Duty, right?
Yeah.
Because I play Call of Duty,
Nah.
and you know how you have the headsets and you talk to other players. So it would basically be like I would find a kid or someone I thought was dumb, and I'd be like, hey, I found out you're doing hacks and you're cheating. Blah blah
So you
blah.
would
Like let me talk
call
to
them
your
out and
mom.
shit?
No, you would be like, oh, I'm from Xbox Live and let me talk to your mom.
I'm from
And then
Trollarch.
I'm from Trollarch. Yeah, that's what he would say. He would say like
Instead of Treyarch.
Yeah, instead of Treyarch, he'd be like, oh, I'm from Trollarch Incorporated. Like, let me talk to your mom or we're gonna ban
The
you
way
for
he
life.
would say it, though, bro.
Yeah.
The way he would talk is all comedic, right?
Yeah.
But it's so fucking hilarious.
And then he would just be like, so there's the famous video where he's playing Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. It came
That
out.
was my favorite
yeah,
one, actually.
That was when Call of Duty came out for the PS3 and Xbox 360.
the
That
first
was,
big one.
That was when it was like, oh, this shit's gonna be
The
big.
first game on Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Nah,
It was like
that
a
one
big
lot.
deal. I remember that
I
happened.
played that one on the PS3 actually.
Yeah.
You
But
know, I'm not a gamer.
yeah, so there's the famous one. That's that one. He was playing that game, and he convinced the kid to put his mom on the air, right, on the mic.
Yeah.
And he tells her like, "Oh yeah, your son, blah blah blah, did this," and then she was like this southern girl, like, "I don't know what you're talking about," and then he was like, "She's like, I just got off the shower, and my son tells me that this and that," and he was like, with a straight voice, like straight face. He says it. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Like, I know you were in the shower. I would have loved to join you in there, but you know.
Yeah,
And then she just
bro,
goes
I
crazy.
remember
She's
that
like,
shit.
You said you want to join me, and then so she doesn't know he's fucking. He's fucking with her. So she's like, "Oh, give me your number to your manager, your Xbox representative, or your boss." And it's like, dude, like, yeah, like you don't work for like he's a troll, dude. Like,
It was
there's-
the funniest shit, bro.
yeah.
We were, what, 8th grade, 9th grade?
Yeah,
Or
so-
middle school, whatever. And that shit was the most hilarious thing, bro.
yeah. So our point being is like, trolling on it's not a thing anymore.
Yeah,
Like-
we're just saying, like, back then, bro, there were so little YouTube channels. If we started one, even though we were young, if we were good at it and we knew what the fuck we were doing,
Yeah,
we could be millionaires. It's
Yeah.
literally that, man. It's all about opportunity and just being ready
and consistent.
and being consistent and
was
just being
posting a
good.
lot.
Oh really?
Yeah,
That
and
consistency is
yeah,
very
like, think
important
about
in
it, like,
anything.
all those vloggers, and I'm not really into vlogging or like whatever, but like I can respect what they do because
Because they do it like constantly
every
as
day.
fuck, and that's one of like the off-topic goals, to be consistent. Actually,
because I remember you were like, oh, I want to have 3 episodes a week, and I would even tell you like, oh, one's fine.
one's fine, but like we're gonna try to have like 2, 3 a week,
Yeah,
minimum one, like once in a while here and there. You
yeah,
know,
consistency is cool because it's like
basically
you're not.
key now in social media and shit.
Yeah, like would you really like watch a show that like never
That-
makes episodes? or,
yeah,
you know, but yeah, dude, like,
Like-
trolling was big, bro. Like it was big.
yeah.
It was like
didn't know
literally,
that.
I'll show you that video later. It's a
Yeah, I
famous
kinda
video.
wanna see it now.
It's funny because it's like literally like that was troll, and his whole channel was trolling, but like now it's like, you would agree with me, like trolling is a dead genre. No one does it anymore. Literally dead. Like it's,
Yeah, compared to how poppin'
Yeah,
it was before.
it's
yeah,
like-
100%.
like,
100%.
he lost like 400,000 subscribers. Like it's like because he
He's
stopped
nothing.
posting. He's
Even if he
nothing
could
now.
post, like,
And it's like, yeah, he made money. Like, and I'm not saying he's nothing. I'm not saying I don't know the fucking guy, obviously, and I'm a fan.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, like you have to keep evolving, is what we're saying.
yeah,
Obviously,
exactly.
yeah.
Because the thing with YouTube is that even if you wanted to troll, those type of channels can't really exist, man.
And your fans will leave.
No, they will.
Like you could have dedicated fans. It's kind of weird because it's harder to get big, but it's also easier. Like think about it. Like if you want to be a rapper, like I don't got to go to Kinko's or wherever and get 10 CDs made and pay
Right.
like $100 or so and stand
Right.
outside a
Or
rap,
annoy
a
people
rap
at the
gig
mall.
or annoy people at the mall and give them their like. Now it's like, oh, my shit's on SoundCloud. I have 1,000 followers on IG. Listen to my shit.
Besides those guys, you know who else is annoying?
Who?
People that clean shoes at the mall.
Oh yeah, well, how they follow you and shit. Yeah, that's annoying.
And
as
then they
fuck.
only like clean one of your Converse and they.
Oh yeah,
leave the other-
you got finessed, huh, dumbass?
And they
Yeah,
try
I
to
did.
make you feel
Yeah.
bad.
I'm a dumbass.
They try to make you feel bad because you say no. I'm like, motherfucker, I said no.
Yeah, dude, that shit's fucking weird, bro.
Come on, brother. It's only $15.
Hey, man,
And then it
dude,
comes out to like 40 bucks.
The other day I was with my girl at the mall because I have a girlfriend because I'm lovable and I'm really. You guys will see when we.
Because he
release
can
the
lock
videos.
someone down.
I'm really hot, dude. Like,
Bruh.
listen to my voice. Like, I'm bomb. I am buff as fuck. Like,
Let me go take a piss, actually.
so are you gonna take a piss?
Yeah.
All right, Henry's gonna go take a piss.
Nah, but you
But
do have
anyway.
big arms. You do have big.
I have big
I
arms.
said it before the podcast. So
Thank
yeah.
you, because Henry was saying my arms were fucking small. But yeah, dude. So I'm at the mall and this guy's like, I have my Air Forces, right? I always wear Air Forces
Yeah.
because like they're fucking comfortable and I don't know who gives a fuck. They're cool too.
Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck? I know, right? And then this guy's like, hey, bro, hey, you really gonna walk around with dirty Air Forces? And I just walk past him. I'm like, yeah, I like them dirty. And I keep walking. Like, dude, like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
Like, you know? Now, you're with your girlfriend, too. You don't want to, like, you don't want to let another man
Exactly.
clean your shoes in front of your girlfriend.
Bro, you don't want to feel like a bitch any moment in front of your girl. Like, especially if a guy
Is that
challenges you.
insecurity? Kind of.
No, it's not. I mean, it is half insecurity, but it's also half expectation that the girl expects you not to be a bitch. And if you are a bitch, she'll know you're a bitch. Like, she'll be like, "Oh, it's okay, it's okay, buddy." Like, but she knows you're a bitch.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
It's like she'll in the back of her head, she'll be like,
she'll be
"Well,
like,
what
"Diamond's
if
a bitch."
something really happened?
Yeah, like a
Like
home
a-
robbery or something.
Yeah, like something real. Would he react just the same? Like, just back down? you
Yeah,
know?
that was the hard part when I was a kid. I was always shy and not confrontational.
I'm
And I
I
remember-
still am, bro.
Yeah, but I remember like my brother would always be like, okay, well, you don't have to be a bully, but don't be a bitch either.
Right.
Like if someone's gonna punk you, it's better to get your ass kicked and you stood up for yourself than just getting punked. And then that always stuck with me. Like, okay, I'm not a tough guy. Like I'm not an MMA fighter, but it's like, yeah, like you're not gonna like say some shit to me, and it's gonna be dandy.
You're not
Like,
going to be disrespected. That's the
Yeah.
thing where we grew up. I'm not saying it's the worst place ever to grow up, but
It's enough to make us street smart.
it's enough to.
Yeah, we grew
to-
up in a small city in California,
It's enough to
Southern California.
and it's enough to like be knowledgeable on how to reciprocate energy. Because you can be a bitch. That's fine. Like, you can be like very very shy, subdued. But trust me, I've been that person. That especially if you're a kid, you just get bullied, bro. That's all that happens. So basically, what you were saying and what I'm
What I
saying
miss.
is you got to be able to reciprocate. Like if someone's being like
Yeah,
trying to
match
fuck
their-
you
match
up,
their rudeness.
you got to be able to fuck them up if it goes there,
or
right?
try to.
Or try to
Yeah.
reciprocate. Like whatever energy they're on, you got to read it, right?
Yeah.
Whatever energy they're on, you got to be able to give it back, man. Because you don't want to be able to like just be
A bitch.
shocked, like
Yeah,
deer in the
shocked.
headlights type of situation. Like some of these basketball players where they choke, right? Or these like
Clippers.
players, yeah, where they choke and they're just like, oh, deer in the headlights moment, right?
Yeah.
So-
you never want to be caught like surprised, basically. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. That's just how I feel. Like I'm not a bully. I'm not a tough guy.
Right.
But like you're not. I'm not just gonna sit there and let you do shit, you know, or say shit. Like that's how I feel.
Yeah, like I remember one time, it's just small things, bro. Like one time, I remember my landlord texted like our group chat of where I was living, where it's like 5 people live there, in like one house in LA, in Westchester, and he would text me like, "Oh, you guys are living like pigs. Why do you have so
Damn.
many dishes on your freaking kitchen countertop?"
Did he live with you guys too?
He didn't live with us, like
so then
literally.
what the fuck does he care?
Exactly. Why is he looking? Is
Yeah.
the biggest thing. Why are you looking and commenting?
Yeah.
Like that's literally, you said privacy is one of the first things tenants say. Oh, your privacy, like you could do whatever you want. Like I'm not gonna be checking up on you every fucking month.
yeah.
So I was all fucked up. Like, right, I'm like, bro, like I literally texted back. I'm like, you don't have to call us pigs, you know, like.
Yeah.
Like
it's
you don't have to
disrespectful.
you don't have to be disrespectful. That's literally what I said. You don't have to be disrespectful. And he
Yeah.
got mad, bro. He
Yeah.
called me back and he's like, oh, you could tell he was pissed and he's ready to get like see if I was pissed. I wasn't pissed. I didn't give a fuck, bro. I
Yeah.
just don't talk to me like I'm a bitch.
Yeah, like you're a child. Like, I'll clean up your shit. Like, it's like, okay, whatever. Like, you're young men, you know? Shit's gonna get messy. Like, shut the fuck up. Like,
And that's the thing, because the reason he was talking like that is because they were mostly college kids, so he knew he could talk like that.
yeah.
So I was letting him know, like, bro, just because you could talk like that doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, I've had moments too with coworkers where there's always that guy who's like, "Oh, I've been here 20 years," and it's like, he's making no money. Like, you're making the same amount of money, but he's like, I feel like people, they get used to having power over like a certain group, whether it's at work or something. It happens at work a lot.
Yeah.
Where it's always the old bitter foo, and it's like you come in, and at this example that I'm gonna give, it's like everyone else is super young, right? Because I'm 23. I just turned 23 yesterday.
Congrats, bro.
Happy birthday.
You guys all texted me happy birthday. That was really nice.
Let's go.
Yeah, but yeah. So and then so they were kids, and he tried to talk to me like I was some kid, like telling me that I have an attitude and that I like blah blah blah, that I don't do anything. And I'm like, dude, like I'm not these kids that are scared of you, like that I'm scared to get fired or like check yourself, you know, like what the fuck, like who do you think you're talking to?
You have to do that a lot.
And when you talk to those people like that, they get so shocked, like
what,
like what did this guy really told me that? And it's like, yeah, dude, I did tell you that.
It's because the reason a lot of those people that act all tough and like you overuse their power, they're very insecure and they're very like, oh, I can't believe I have this much power.
Yeah.
And they just keep wanting like to use it. When really, if you want to be as powerful as you want to be, you have to like not care about that shit. Because if you do, you're just a corrupt motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're just fucking people over.
Dude, like even the smallest amount of power will like make people crazy.
Yes, because they can't handle it.
Because I work retail. It's not like we work at some corporate firm where it's like millions of dollars are at stake. Like, you know, lawyers like, oh, I want this contract and I want to get this client. Fuck you. He's going to be my client. Like, there's hundreds of thousands of dollars at stake. It's not like that where it works. But it's like even then at a retail level, like
they'll feel like badass.
Yeah,
just for, like,
and it's like,
shit.
dude, that's crazy. Like
that's the thing, bro. No matter what level you're at, you cannot justify your behavior.
Even when I used to work fucking McDonald's, there were people like that. Like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, well, I've been here 20 years, and I'm like, dude, like, okay, like, I don't job shame anyone, but it's like, well, all due respect, like, it's just McDonald's, you know, like, why are you acting like you're some dictator? Or
I hate that. Oh, I've been doing this for 12 years. You can't tell me. I'm like, bitch, if you've been doing this for 12 years, I've been doing it for 2. I'm way better than you.
Yeah.
What's your problem?
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, I'm a kid and I'm outworking you. Like, it's like, what do you care? Like,
way smarter than you, way quicker, way stronger. Like, what's your problem? Why are you talking shit?
And I'm not gonna be here after a while. I feel like that's the thing it is too, where like they're there forever. It's like that inmate that's in jail for so long that he feels like he just runs that shit. And it's like, dude, you're a prisoner. Like, that's not. You're still in your own.
Badass.
Yeah, like you're still in your own little world. Cause you work in like coding and like high level. What do you do? And is it competitive? Is it toxic? I'm pretty sure it's toxic, right?
So what I do is I do network engineering. That's my job title, but I can really do. I don't know. I'm young. I have a lot of different interests. I could do different things, but yes, anything where you know shit, there will be people that act like that. Because when you know more than other people, you feel powerful, and when you feel powerful, you don't want to share your knowledge.
But in your line of work though, where it's actually competitive and it's growing, right? Like technology is always growing. We're not talking about like retail or McDonald's. Like, I'm asking you personally: is it toxic? Is it hostile? Like, is it dog eat dog? Because I'm sure it is.
It can be. The thing is, it can be. It really depends on you and all the other people that work there. For where I work, there's not that many people that work there. It's like 4 or 5 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all of them are pretty humble. And that's really what you want, man. Because if you're trying to work as a team, you can have opinions, you can have ego, but you can't be too like, oh, I know more than you. I'm not going to tell you what I know. That's the worst part. When they keep
it to themselves, right? Yeah.
Hidden knowledge is the worst. Like, that's literally the biggest bitch move, is not telling people what you know.
It's insane because it's like you don't see it as, oh well, now I lost value because he knows what I know. It's just more like
you added value to the world.
Yeah,
that's the way you did.
Yeah, it's just more like, oh, now my life's easier because next time we need to do this, I don't need to do this.
Exactly.
Because I have that shit too. Where at my job, like I feel like, and I said it too earlier when we started the podcast, like I kind of like don't want to learn things, and it's like. It's just more like, oh, well, I don't want to do more work for the same amount of pay. But in reality, it's like, oh, well, it would just make my life easier.
That's
if I knew how to do this.
That's why you can't focus on the pay, man.
Yeah.
The
money will come.
You know me from forever, bro. You know I started from the like quote unquote on bottom, right?
Bro, I remember you were telling me like, oh yeah, I started at this place. Like these people are kind of dicks, like because they all know more than me. They've been there longer than me. And now it's like, I'm like, I know you're making fucking money, and like those people are still at that same place they were working at. And it's like,
and they were haters.
Yeah, and they were haters, and it's like
some of them.
Yeah, some of them, and yeah, exactly right. There's always
a lot of them were very fucking helpful.
Yeah, for sure. Like anywhere, but it's
and that's
just
what
like,
I learned from.
Yeah, but the point is just like, I don't know.
It's just
I don't know
the
what the
point
point
is
is,
if you're trying to work as a team, if you're trying to make your environment better, help others. Like just make sure they understand better.
Or don't be a piece of shit and hold people down. Like if you don't want to be that guy helping people, that's
Or
fine.
just stay quiet.
Or just stay quiet and mind your own
that's what
fucking
I would-
business.
Yeah, because I met a lot of people too like that.
Yeah, right.
Or
Especially
like,
you, right?
Yeah, like older ass fools like don't want to share anything. Like
Honestly, the biggest thing for a lot of people, I mean, if you find the right people,
Yeah.
is do you want to learn? Because a lot of people don't really want to learn. They think they want to learn because they want to make money, but do you really want to fucking learn?
Yeah,
Are,
a lot of
are you
people-
in this shit?
Yeah, a
Yeah,
lot of people
correct.
are our age too, and I hate to be that guy, but
they are.
there are a lot of
pretty
people are lazy.
Yeah.
Like it's like, okay, like
no, like have like
oh,
10
well,
jobs.
I don't care about this job. Like like blah blah blah, and it's like okay, I'm not saying you got to break your back for some corporation, but it's like for me, where I work, I don't work hard because I want my company to love me. I work hard because I feel like my work ethic represents me and how I
Yes.
was raised.
That's
And it's like
exactly.
I don't want to work hard for like when I used to work at McDonald's, right? I don't want to make McDonald's proud. Like, I don't even know who the CEO of McDonald's is, and he doesn't know who the fuck I am.
You want to make yourself proud.
I want to make myself. I don't want people to say, "Oh, this fool's lazy." Oh, his dad must have been lazy. His mom must have been lazy. Like, no, like I'm
This
not
kid's
lazy.
gonna be lazy.
Yeah, and it's like, nah. Like, I take pride in my work.
Right.
I like to leave a signature on that shit. Like, oh, he did this and he did it well.
The thing is,
And
bro,
not everyone feels that.
the more work you put in, the higher payout you're gonna get, no matter what, man.
Yeah.
And that's the thing you understand. A lot of people understand is if they put hard work in, they know eventually, maybe 10, 15 years later,
Whereas
it's
people,
gonna pay off.
yeah. Whereas people are like, oh, I'm not making big money. Well, I'm not gonna
So
do
I'm
big
not gonna
work.
try. Or
Yeah,
give
exactly.
that little
I
extra
see that shit on
effort.
Twitter all the time. Minimum wage, minimum effort. Like, okay, does that sound funny? Yes, it sounds funny. For sure, it's funny. I laugh too, but it's like, well, you're gonna stay minimum wage. Like, you think all these foods like didn't work their ass off? Like,
Do you know how many companies want someone that gives a fuck and how much
Yeah.
they would pay for that?
yeah.
Literally, that's
I-
all they want is for you to give a fuck.
For real, the other day I was talking to this lady where I work, and she was like, "Oh, how much do you make?" And I told her, she was like, "Oh, you're making more than me. Like, how does that work?" And I was like, "Dude, like, I was nice about it." So-
I know you could have.
Yeah, so yeah, because you know
I
me,
was
right?
nice
Yeah.
about it, so I told her to fuck off.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
fucking
'Cause
dyke, get the fuck out of my face.
she actually wasn't a dyke, but
But
that's
she
funny.
kind of looks like one.
Coincidentally, she kind of looked like one.
yeah,
She
but
does actually.
yeah, and in my head I was just like, what I would have told her, if it was no holds barred, I would be like, well, that's because you just sit on your ass and welcome people when they come in, and you're always hurt and you're always injured.
Fake ass Tom Brady.
Fake, yeah. What is it with these? What is it with these fat bitches or fat guys getting injuries like 10 times a year? Bro?
And then
like,
they have like 10 casts on.
yeah. Like you always have a cast. No one signs it because what the fuck, you know?
They're just chicken nuggets, bro. That's why they
They're
don't have bones in
fragile,
them.
bro.
They're just
Yeah.
chicken nuggets.
And then like, oh, like fuck my life. Like nah, dude, you're lose some weight and you'll fucking and like you're
Put the fork down, Stacy.
yeah, exactly. So that's what that lady is. She's like that lady that's always hurt and always has a cast on. And she's like, oh, how do you make more
Always
money?
on
than-
disability.
How do you get? Food. Literally, she was on light duty when I was talking. Literally, I swear to God. Literally, I swear to God.
Funny.
And so my thing is like, okay, I get it. You're older. My dad's old. My dad busts his ass all the time. Same shit, arthritis, blah blah blah. Like if you shake
Mexicans don't go on
Mex-
retirement.
yeah, exactly. We just die.
We just
Like,
die.
We just expire.
We die of working.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, that's so true. Men die
Yeah.
so quicker.
But I'm just like, I wanted to tell her, yeah, because I do more than you and I'm better than you, which is why I make more. But people are always like, oh, minimum wage, minimum effort, and it's like, dude, like you're
Eventually, someone's gonna find you and be like, "This guy is good
Yeah.
for this position."
like being mediocre is so scary
Yeah,
to me.
because you have no security.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't have that job,
You're expendable.
that's why those people are so insecure.
Yeah.
Because they want to keep that knowledge because they don't want anyone else to replace them because
Yeah.
they know they're so mediocre.
Yeah, dude, like it's like, okay, like I've never been that guy that's like, oh, well, I was here before you, so you have to do this. I used to work at UPS, and it was always like that, like, oh, well, I've been here longer than you, so you're gonna do this. And like I never did that. Like
That's
I was
gay.
there for 4 years. Like I don't care, dude. Like to me, it's just like, okay, I'm here to clock in, I'm here to clock out. I'm a mercenary at my jobs. I'm here to make money, and I'm here to get the fuck out. I'm here to bomb the
I'm here to
village
get
and
rich.
leave. Yeah.
What is it? Get rich, get in, get out.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
get in, get rich, get out.
Yeah. And it's like, and I also think it's important too to have your own passions, you know.
Of course, man.
which is what this podcast is.
Yes.
Like they that's what you've ever seen The Shining, right? All work and no play. Like it makes them go crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's how it is. Like I don't just want to think about work and work
That's
and
gay.
work because that's fucked up. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's
it
like,
still
you
gives
don't have
you
a
the
life.
practice, man.
yeah.
It still gives you the practice. Like the more you build up, like now you're managing more people. So now you
Yeah.
gotta be able to do that. So
Yeah.
not everyone can manage a lot of people.
Exactly.
So-
My thing is just like, my job is to fund this, and to keep a roof over my head.
And
that's
later
it.
on,
and
we'll
later
see what
on, it's like
happens.
shit happens, and we're gonna be consistent. Like I'm gonna be, like, one of my favorite Vince McMahon quotes is sometimes you just gotta eat shit and learn to love the taste of it. Like that's what it is, dude. Like
Yeah.
Vince is
like,
a genius.
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready to have 5 listeners for the next 10 years because I'm not doing this to get. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. You know, like it's not.
It's not even a get rich scheme.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. Like, but it's like I'm cool with it because I like to do this. But yeah, and I'm glad I'm doing it with you guys because that's just fun. Like this does not feel like work whatsoever. Like, look, dude, we're on it. We're like halfway to the whiskey bottle, more than halfway.
Plus some
We
beers.
got some beers here. We're gonna get more. Are you down to get more after this? I know he's not, but are you?
I
down?
mean, yeah, more beers. I'm
But
down.
At the 7-Eleven, right?
No.
I'm just thinking,
Yeah.
Just come with us at least.
No,
I'm just gonna take a leak right now.
Yeah,
I
go
gotta
ahead.
Take a leak
You
after
already-
it too.
Go ahead. It's right there. You already know.
So what's up with you? You're the one that's talking, Liz.
I know
How
I
about
am.
you? Is it natural for you to talk? Like,
What do you mean?
microphone?
What do you mean? Oh no, I mean I just didn't want to interrupt because I know Eric was going. No, I know Eric was going like on a badass like.
Yeah.
Track.
low-key. Yeah. Next time.
That's
we'll-
why I didn't want to interrupt him because it was actually cool listening to that.
Yeah, but
Plus, it made me
because
because what?
I don't know how to describe you. You're like a weird type of.
I mean, you can say anything.
You're like
I
a
don't-
weird type of confident. Like okay, me.
Yeah.
When I walk into a room where I don't know people.
Yeah.
My instinct is like, how can I make these people laugh? Because that's how I feel.
You always feel like the need like or you have to make them laugh in
I
order
have-
for you to gain their confidence.
My thing, kinda, not really. It's just more like, okay, like, no one knows me, like,
So you're like,
so I'm like, fuck it, I might as well be the funny guy
yeah,
because the funny guy is the one that gets along with everyone, right?
and you're like more used to that, or
Yeah.
at least you know that part.
Yeah, so that's how I feel the need. 'Cause
What-
it's all insecurity. We're all
what-
insecure in some way.
Oh yeah.
So it's like,
Well, how am I the
so my
weird
thing with
insecure?
you
Yeah, I
is
want to
like,
know.
it's hard to describe you. 'Cause
Fuck.
you'll have times where you just click. Like when you first met like my family, like you just click. Like you talk to my brother about sports,
Yeah.
and my brother's like super he's like the opposite of me. My brother does not like talk to people.
I know.
And it's not that he's not an asshole. He
Nah,
has
and he's not.
manners and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, you'll bring it out of people. You'll bring the shyness out of people. And I noticed you do that.
Oh shit.
Where it's like, oh well, I'm gonna make this food talk about this because I'm gonna find the one thing that I know he likes,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna talk about it, whether it's good or bad. Like,
I'll
it's just
see.
like, oh damn, like that's cool. And with me, it's more like, all right, cool. There's 10 people in this room. My
You're gonna try to like
my
to-
goal is for at least 6 people to like me out of these
Yeah.
10 people, because we're talking about how like we're all different socially.
And like or like being confident and
Yeah, that's how I feel. It's like, okay, I walk into a room. There's
Yeah.
10 people. All right, my goal is 6 out of these 10 people have to like me, and if these 4 people hate me, then that's fine.
Fuck 'em.
because I have the majority,
shit. Correct.
and that's how I break the ice. Whereas,
Call me
like,
Donald Trump.
yeah. He's a bad guy.
How ballsy was it that Trump actually won?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That
How
was-
Trump won.
that
Honestly,
was-
that was pretty dope.
Huh.
Honestly.
Yeah, whatever. We're not saying what we feel or anything, but it's like that's dope. Like
Yeah.
it's so disrespectful to
Like-
win a presidency when you're not a politician.
That's
Like,
just fucking.
That's like you hiring a mechanic to do your plumbing because he talked a lot of shit about the other fucking plumber. Like it's like that's crazy.
that was ballsy as fuck.
But yeah, like, what about you, bro? How would you
describe yourself in confidence,
like, socially and
or so? Yeah.
confidence? And
Me socially, I'm introverted, and
you are a little shy.
yeah, I guess I am shy too, but I'm also introverted. Like naturally, even if like I'm in an outgoing mood 24/7, I still won't really like. I don't know. I just don't necessarily want to talk to people. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like don't get me wrong. I love talking to people, but I just know a lot of times if I talk to someone, it's just gonna be awkward. You know, like if I think they're dope, I think it's worth it. You know, it's worth
Yeah.
going through that initial awkward phase, just trying to see what kind of person you are. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, how would you describe yourself socially? What did you say?
That's what I was just saying. That my instinct is just to make people laugh.
Yeah, me too.
As
That's
much as I
basically
can.
the only thing I care about. If you're laughing, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even care if I look like a dumbass
Yeah.
or if I look like a dick. As long as some people laugh,
As long as the
Then you're all
majority, that's what I
good.
just said, like 6 out of 10. Like as long as 6 out of 10 people in this room don't want to strangle me, I'm cool with that.
And that's cool.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I mean, it depends what mood I'm in. You know, like, you know, that's just how I am. Sometimes I wanna make people laugh. Sometimes I don't.
Do your moods change often?
No, I don't know. Maybe I'm not sure, bro. Honestly,
never changes. Henry's
Henry's?
mood never changes.
never.
He's always happy, always in a good mood.
Gotta
Like-
be positive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I try to be positive at all times, for sure.
Why?
because I like to be miserable. But yeah, like
It does feel good sometimes.
yeah, I'm just like this feels like you'll have a bad day, and I'm just, like you won't show it, and I'll tell that fool too. Hey, I never ask you what's up with you, bro. How are you feeling? Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. And I'm like, dude, like okay, like I don't believe you, you know.
I
I
mean,
mean, I've never.
You're still feeling it though.
To be honest, I mean, I've never really had like a bad.
Have you ever felt depression? Be honest.
To be honest, no.
Really?
Cause I mean, I tell
Honestly,
people
that's
like I'm-
crazy.
No, but it's
right?
cause like
He's a little
Yeah.
crazy, huh?
well, it's cause like I've told people like I never grew up like I guess in bad situations like with that. You know how people have like
Well, like you're
Parents
talking about your
die.
childhood.
no in general like people I don't know.
Because
I-
Of course, everyone has
I-
trauma because
I just-
everyone has different barriers, right? But
I
but
guess
you
I
never
just
have trauma.
I just never had like some bad shit going on in my life, you know.
serious, like really, really.
Which
serious shit.
I've thought about it and I'm like, oh shit, I'm pretty lucky because a lot of people like, oh, their parents die or some shit happens, you know.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And I guess I'm just lucky.
Yeah, like
as of now,
your parents
that
are together. They're both good people.
Yeah.
single
and-
parent, divorced household, like, and even that
or
the
even
smallest
like with
shit,
money, even if,
or even money,
or
the
like,
smallest shit. Yeah.
Yeah, because with us it was like okay, we were like low on money,
yeah,
and, like no space, you know.
yeah,
Which like it's not a sob story because people have it worse. The fact
Oh,
that
yeah.
we, you know, people
yeah.
have it worse. That's not my point. My point is like
That's why
I
I've tried.
learned-
Am I
no,
sorry?
go ahead. Go ahead.
That's why I've always tried to be like positive because I mean, I can't really complain about anything.
Yeah, because I've heard you say that about like some people you know where you're like, oh, you don't even have real problems.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
So
okay,
it's like-
yeah, it's true. Like this food doesn't have real
yeah.
problems.
Like
you
I
know?
mean, you still have your
Yeah.
arms and legs and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
you can move and shit, you know.
Yeah.
It's all perspective, bro. Because honestly, me, I grew up like really well if, when you think about it, but it's not really that good either. But it's still pretty fucking good, and there's still just it just depends. Like, man, if it's in your blood, if it's in your brain chemistry, sometimes you're gonna feel really fucking shitty.
But what I could admire though is that even though you guys had good upbringings and decent upbringings, like you still want more.
Of course,
Like,
there's
we-
always there's so much more.
Yeah. Like
yeah,
you don't want.
You can't stay in that same spot all the
like
time.
exactly. Like I don't want to die in the neighborhood I was born in.
Mhm.
If you stay in the city, you only know the city.
Yeah.
But we've been different places. We know how other people live,
Yeah.
and we're like, shit. If my kids could live like
Yeah.
that,
Like for example, both of you guys. Like I know both your parents, both your families. Like you guys have solid parents, and like solid homes, but you guys still want more, you know. And I think that's cool, because consistency,
That hunger.
being content kills. Like
Yeah.
it's like
Like how
okay.
they say, like being in the comfort zone.
Yeah, the
is
comfort
your
zone.
worst
The
enemy.
comfort zone kills.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm living paycheck to paycheck, but after I pay my bills and everything, I have $200 left. I have enough for my beer, and I'm okay with that. And it's like, okay, there's nothing wrong with being happy with the simple things. Like that's fine, you know. But it's like, okay,
You're
like
always gonna find a little.
what
more.
if you fuck up your back one day? Like look at with COVID. Like what if your shit gets shut down? It's like, okay, now you have only one source of income and that gets closed. Like what do you do, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I don't want that. Like I don't know, it's just weird, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's just how I feel. You're gonna roll another joint.
Speaking about COVID, how crazy was last year?
Yeah,
Oh, you're gonna
last year
roll
was
one?
crazy. He's gonna roll another joint.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but how?
remember
Remember
J out
when
here,
I
bro.
first- when I
We
first-
living,
Remember when you gave me my first edible and we went to the beach? We had Cheez-Its. Remember that?
bro. We were like young as fuck. I was 19. You were 18. Some shit.
Yeah, and weed wasn't fully legal.
Weed
like
was
as it
not
is
fully
now.
legal. We were risking our lives out here.
And we're Mexican, so they would have given us life
They would have shot us on site.
on site.
They saw brown kids. They would have shot.
Yeah, my
They
mom
don't
would
even
have been
care.
putting cheap candles on the sidewalk in the street I got shot in.
La Vallarta.
For real.
She will be crying to freaking.
I'm gonna take a
Guadalupe,
piss,
bro.
gentlemen. I'll be
Yeah,
right
go ahead,
back.
take a piss, bro.
Close the door fast. Close the door Yeah, so I was gonna bring up the conversation right now. How crazy was COVID? At least for you, because in my perspective, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy for everyone, bro.
Yeah, for everyone, right?
For real, man. This shit like came out of, I wouldn't say out of nowhere, but like, shit, like we never thought we'd actually. I never thought we'd actually get here. Honestly, like where there's a viral disease and we have to like watch everything we do.
Huh? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like now, people are big fans of hand sanitizer.
Now people be clean as fucking shit. Nah, they be like, not even that. They just be sensitive as fuck. Like, oh, make sure you wash your hands.
Make sure you don't get
It's
close
like,
to me.
Bitch, I was like, remember when you were a kid, you would never wash your hands?
Yeah, there were those
Nothing
times.
happened to it. I mean, some things, but like barely. Did anything happen to you? Fucking infectado or anything like
Nah,
that?
I actually never
Nazi
got COVID.
zombie shit? Nothing?
Nah. Well, actually, I did get it, but I still kept on working. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. But I mean, I didn't give a fuck. I was never scared of it.
I kept working. I kept coughing.
Yeah. I got a fever. But that's about it.
I got a fever, and then I started sneezing on everyone.
I don't want to say I got it because I never took the test or anything. I haven't even gotten the shot.
Right. It could have just been the flu, man.
Yeah, it could have been the flu, actually. So I'm not going to. But it was crazy because me and Esteban work in retail in these two big companies. And people were crazy for their stuff. I remember we got the biggest bonuses. Bought myself some stocks, some cryptocurrency. Oh, by the way, you're big into cryptocurrency. You want to? I mean, I buy a lot of it, but I don't know. Like, I get guided by my cousins that they're big into like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, stocks. You want to share like your knowledge about it, or like, or what do you give advice in?
There's a lot of different niches in crypto. That's why I love it so much. It's like the internet, bro. Like, it's like, what do you like? What are you really willing to buy?
What would you buy? And say, I'm asking you, like, in your personal.
Well, if you're
right
like,
now,
it depends what your perspective is. If your perspective is, oh, I want to hold this for years, and I'm gonna treat it like a stock where I don't panic. Then it's gonna be Bitcoin number one. Number two is gonna be Ethereum. Number three, I would say Cardano, just because people say Cardano isn't going to go up, but I mean, just look at how it's been doing.
I heard this summer it's going to be up and down, the cryptocurrency.
It's right now it's down. So
right now it's down.
If you buy right now, man. I swear
to God, when you said Cardano, I thought you were talking about a Clippers player. I swear to God.
If you buy right now, honestly, like June 23rd, bro. If you buy right now, I can almost guarantee you're not going to lose, especially if you hold for longer than a year. You will have many points where you could sell for like a big profit. That's just my opinion. Because
I mean, I don't know a lot. I'm not smart at it, so I'm that type of guy that will buy $50 of stock here,
right?
Like $50 of Bitcoin. All of a sudden, when I'm bored, $10 of Bitcoins later on,
right?
Like $100 of Tesla stock. Like that's how I am because I'm not too knowledgeable of it.
Just put the money.
But I do have a lot of money already invested, so I mean, I guess that's a good part.
Yeah, I remember you would always try to make me like be more like financially diverse, even when we were
just
younger.
Invest in something, something like that will grow.
I swear, like
not put it in your bank account.
Oh yeah, like oh yeah, dude, I have this and like I have invested in this, and I'm like, the fuck is investing? Like, they don't teach us that shit.
Fuck,
like,
no. You have to learn that your own.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. Like I made a good amount of money just from doing stocks alone. Crypto, I've made some money, but like I'm gonna be honest, crypto went down a lot, and I've only been doing it for a few months. But I know for a fact because I don't know. I've done a lot of research that crypto is just really undervalued right now. It's a feature.
It's a feature. My thing about crypto, like let's say I'm devil's advocate. It's like I hate it when people say it's like the future of currency.
Yeah, I don't think it is, but it'll have more value.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
My thing is just when they say, "Oh, it's gonna replace cash."
No,
it's like no, it's not. Not right now. Because
it doesn't have to.
Yeah, it doesn't have to. But people say that, and my thing is like, okay, how many times have you filled up your gas tank with Dogecoin or crypto? Never. Because you sell that to make cash. You sell that for cash, and you buy whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
So it's like
the thing is that's why it's so cheap, because you can't do that. Once you can, it's gonna have so much more value.
I understand that, but people act like that. It's like
maybe in fit.
I get it. Don't get me wrong, bro.
Don't disagree with me, fool. Agree. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I agree with both sides. Like, don't get me wrong, man. When Doge went up like crazy before SNL, you just have to be aware. You just have to be experienced with investing. I saw what was happening to Doge. I saw that supposedly the big date was whenever Elon Musk went out to SNL. I've done stocks for a year before that, so I knew this term called buy the hype, sell the news. So you buy the hype, all the unknown, like, oh, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? sell the news. As soon as it happens, you sell all your shit. It goes down, I swear, 20, 30, 50%.
What do you think about buy the dip?
Buy the dip is okay, but
I bought in the dip a lot.
I feel like
it could dip more.
I feel like you're a pussy if you sell as soon as it dips.
There's this term called falling knife. If there's a lot of red candles, you're basically trying to catch a falling knife, and it's gonna hurt. So you could lose a lot more. The best thing to do is really wait it out a few weeks. Crypto is pretty fast, but it can also be pretty slow. Like crypto went down pretty bad, honestly, like last week.
But it went up out of nowhere too.
Yes, because there's so much support, man. It's manipulated. Like a lot of things is manipulated. So you can't really be that emotional. You just have to know what you have.
A lot of it too is like people don't want to be told that their shit isn't worth anything, so they'll purposely buy more of it. Right. And it's like, oh, well, it's out of spite. Like the GameStop shit, right? Like, oh, we're just going to... It happened on Reddit. Like, it happened on Reddit when people were talking about, oh, yeah, we're going to buy GameStop. And all of a sudden, GameStop's worth so much.
I remember
that's different, though. That's different because the reason people are buying GameStop is because they know a lot of hedge funds are shorting the stock. That means they have a lot of borrowed shares that don't exist. And they're going to have to buy back those shares. When you short a stock, you have to buy back whenever you leave the position. So they know they're going to have to buy back millions of shares that don't exist. And that's going to spike the price up.
So GameStop have to buy it back? Or what do you mean?
The hedge funds that shorted GameStop and AMC are going to have to buy back those shares eventually. And there's so much pressure. Like, for example, AMC specifically, the hedge funds are down 500%. That means if they put $1,000, they now owe $5,000.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't...
And that's the situation they're in right now.
I don't know
on average, okay?
I didn't know about that.
So it's exactly. So it's AMC's a little
don't
different.
know more than me about anything.
But what you're talking about is Doge.
Yeah.
Doge, people just bought because no reason.
I just bought it off hype. Like,
no reason, bro.
If you don't mind me asking.
I do mind you asking, Fu. I'm just fucking with you. I don't know. I bought like a couple hundred.
Oh shit.
Like not a lot.
Cool.
My thing is like, I don't know.
Doge has become so big, it's actually a thing now. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know shit about that.
I don't have any Doge, but
I
don't have any because I think there's other coins that are gonna grow way more than Doge.
Oh yeah.
But if you own Doge, I'm not gonna say you're gonna lose money either. I think you're gonna win some money, like 5x. I think honestly.
Yeah.
My way of seeing it is like, I don't know anything, and I go off a lot of hype and news, like which is like whatever.
Yeah.
But the way I see it is like I've spent money on stupid shit before, like clothes or food that I don't need because there's food at the house, or
credit cards and shit.
Credit cards, like, oh, I buy this, and it's like, so if I'm spending money on stupid
Versace
shit,
this, Gucci this,
nah,
I don't even fucking wear that shit.
Nah, I don't. Got
I like
none of that.
Yeezys, by the way.
Bro, I bought so much expensive. I don't even wear that shit. I try to dress bummy.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, the way I see it is like, okay, at least I'm spending it on something that could possibly pay off. Yeah. Like people that play the lottery, and then they'll talk shit about like cryptocurrency. It's like, dude, like you're delusional. You're trying to win the lottery every day, every week, whatever.
Crypto's different. People have different levels of understanding.
It's all a gamble, is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah. I like a game, yeah.
It's all a game.
I would say it is a gamble, but at the end of the day, it is backed by actual theory and no, I wouldn't say facts, just theory, speculation. All I would say is just it's hard. It's hard for a lot of people because a lot of people don't understand cryptocurrency, and the best advice they can get is from YouTube. And all these YouTubers are just gonna and pretend that this shit's the best thing in the world.
That way they could get the
that way
best
they
out of it.
Yes, they can have their favorite coins up. Yes,
yeah.
And you pump it and they dump it on you.
Yeah, that's what I know.
People do this, especially crypto, man. You gotta be very careful with that shit.
So what you want to know is buy this cryptocurrency on the second week of this month. Now you have more money.
That's how I always sound.
I've never heard that before.
Some sketchy ass.
But I believe it, I guess.
I'm gonna pause for like 1 minute, right? Yeah, what'd you say, bro?
Lionel Messi turns 34 today. The second best soccer player in the world.
Yeah, you're big into soccer, huh?
Yeah, I'm big into soccer, boxing, and MMA.
Nah, but your balls deep in them.
Oh, and soccer the most.
Soccer, because I can say that I know a little bit more about MMA than you do.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah.
But it's like soccer.
But like,
it's like
and then second is boxing for me now.
I don't know a lot about boxing. To me, like, it's cool. I'll watch it at a high level.
Yeah.
Like with Canelo fights, I'll watch it.
Yeah. But I mean,
to me, fighting in general, like any type of combat sports, is just so exciting.
Muay Thai is cool too.
I think it's boring.
Really?
TBH. Like, I don't care who those guys are. It's like lame.
I feel like
it's like dorky to me.
I feel like the sport, like when you're doing it, it's cool, but not watching it.
Yeah, I guess, but it's like, why would I do it? Like, I'm not trying to fight. You know?
True, I get you.
I'm not gonna get.
But like, I
smacked
wouldn't
off
watch
for
it
free.
either, cause like, who's there?
Now let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When we get older, are we gonna do off-topic celebrity boxing?
I'm actually down to compete against these guys.
Yeah, later on you could.
I think
fuck
I
some of
think I
these
could
people
fuck them up.
I'll tell you right now. There's not a TikTok guy that could fuck me up right now. You do your little dances here.
But honestly, Off Topic has a big chance of fucking a lot of those fools up.
yeah, like honestly, like y'all are lame.
Yeah.
Like you don't
Like-
you've always lived with air conditioning your whole
I'm
life.
calling
like,
you out right now, motherfuckers.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and say it. Anyone that wants to smoke, like in terms of fighting,
I
they
will
have no
fuck you
chance,
up.
bro. They have no chance. We have a huge fighting scene over here where we're at, man.
Yeah.
You have no
like,
chance.
And I'll be dirty as fuck too.
You got two.
I'll punch your balls. Like I don't care.
You got Mexican hard over
These
here.
guys are soft, bro.
Yeah.
Like it makes me laugh when like, and I'm not even hating on none of these fools, by the way. They're
No, I
funny.
know.
I'm not talking about the Paul brothers, by the way.
No,
The
no,
Paul
no, I
brothers
know. I'm talking
are
about
they're
Tik-
athletes. They used to wrestle like in college, I think. So
Yeah.
like, they're that's fine. I'm talking about specifically like the TikTok guys.
Yeah, correct.
Like, dude, go do your little dances. Like,
Like,
you're lame. Like
They
okay.
didn't grow up in the mean streets of Baldwin Park.
Yeah, like what the fuck, you know? It's like, but yeah, dude. How long have we been going? Out of
Probably like
curiosity.
over a little over an hour now.
Yeah, a little over an hour, I think. I'm not sure.
It
man.
doesn't have a time.
Bro, we're good, man. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I don't. Give
I'm
a
not
fuck.
sure. I would say over an hour. Over an hour,
Oh,
man.
damn.
We started like at 10, man. It's 11:11.
I know.
That's
That's
going by
11,
fast.
11, hey,
Yeah.
fucking, it's a sign, fool.
Thank God you asked at that time, man.
Hey, it's a sign, fool. But yeah, dude.
What do you think about all these fights going on? Like all of these exhibitions.
I think it's cool.
it was cool at first, I think,
Like, it's cool, but
but
it's
now
like,
they're overdoing it. I think.
yeah, it's cool, but it's like okay. I don't pay much attention to it, so. It doesn't
And would
affect
you
me.
actually pay that money to watch them?
Yeah, like
I'd rather watch. I'd rather pay for a pay per view, UFC
yeah,
pay per view.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't really care
About
It doesn't
these
bother me
amateur.
that it happens. I just think it's lame. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of these guys are lame. Like you're lame, you're soft. Like I don't know. I don't care for it.
A lot of boxing fans that say that kind of shit devalues boxing, and as a non-boxing fan, I guess I would have to agree, just because I never got into boxing growing up,
Me neither. I never got into boxing.
and a lot of it was just because all the big fights were pretty shitty.
And not even that. It's like look at all the heavyweight situations. Joshua.
I don't like
Wilder.
heavyweights.
Like none of those fools want to fight each other. Like that's
they all
embarrassing.
blame it at the end
To
of
me,
the day
that's
on
a promotion.
promotions.
well,
Whoa, you gotta talk to the promotions, man.
yeah.
They're
well,
not letting me.
Oh, I'll fight him for $100 billion. Like, okay,
Biggest
shit.
fight of the century.
I'll fight Deontay Wilder for $100 billion. I'll get my ass kicked for that. Like, to me, that's embarrassing that all those guys have not fought each other besides a couple of them.
Yeah,
that's
just Tyson.
Like,
and
I don't
Deontay.
care. Like, I don't like. To me, that's I'm supposed to care. Like,
How
nah.
funny was Andy Reid beating Anthony Joshua? The
Yeah,
first
like think about it, bro. Like you got beat by a fat fuck. Like that was embarrassing. Like I don't not that I don't respect it. Like it makes me feel bad because then when I see someone like Canelo, I'm like, damn, this guy's so good. Like he's a fucking master,
Fucking
and,
badass.
and admirable, you know. And he's Mexican too, so obviously.
Hey,
there's that
get the
bias.
fuck out of here, man.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
out.
Yeah.
Baby.
But then it's like,
Baby.
but then I see like, oh, this guy's fighting this guy. Like Anderson Silva beating
Julio Cesar
Julio
Chavez
Cesar
Jr.
who was like a former champ. They're all former champs. Too.
Bro,
That's the
yeah,
thing.
because
They
there's
all
like
have
10
belts.
belts in
They all
one
have
division.
belts. Oh, I'm a two division
I'm the
champ.
IBF. I'm the
I'm a two
WBO.
division champ with 2-pound difference. Like okay, like if you're all champs, then who's a champ?
Yeah, you look.
So that's my thing with boxing. Is like
That's what I like about MMA, actually.
Yeah,
That
like,
they
it
only
means
have like
something.
135, 145.
Yeah.
It should be like
that's
that.
why I hate it when MMA fans are like, oh, let's make more weight classes to make the
Oh,
weight.
for
like,
what? So
fool,
you
why?
so you could give your favorite fighter an opportunity to win a title
Yeah, it's like
when he
yeah.
can't even earn it.
They should make a weight class every 10 pounds. Like why? Like that's lame.
Yeah, that loses the competitive.
Hold on. Well, there has to be a 195-pound class, man. That's been needed for so long. 195, man. Think of the fights you can make at 195.
Middleweight and light heavyweights are already a wasteland as it is. They're all boring.
It's not
ass
that
fighters.
much of a wasteland, man. It's the men's division, and with all due respect, there's a lot of more men's in the pool. But I get what you're saying, because that
That's just my
pound.
opinion, yeah.
No, you're right, because there's a lot more lightweights. But
What about
I'm just saying.
165?
Nah.
Nah.
Why?
Just saying.
I
Instead
could-
of that 170?
I could see
Nah,
the
Or would it
argument.
leave
You don't want to replace 170.
No, because
Nah.
let's say we do 165 and 175. That would be pretty cool, because
But
170 is kind of a weird weight. You know, some people could fight at only 165 and probably be the champion. Not everyone could fight at 175 or 170.
I guess I just don't. I feel like it'll be the same guys.
I know what you're saying though. It'll
So
devalue the belt.
Not even about devaluing. I just think it'll be the same guys fighting for the same shit. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, we open at 165. We're gonna.
So
sign
now
a
new
bunch of
fools are
regional guys
gonna-
that fight at 165. Like, there's no such thing. So it's like
They're
now
just
it's
gonna get the
be
same guys
fools.
going
Cowboy,
up or going-
Oh, this training camp, I'm a little heavy. Fuck it, I'll fight at 165. Or like whatever. Like it's like there's no. It's all gonna be the same people.
Yeah.
And so it's like that doesn't add it. Like, okay, like I don't know. Like, think about it. Like, let's say Cowboy Cerrone, right? Who always struggled at 155, and then when he went to welterweight, he won a few good fights against like some okay people. Like 165 would be perfect for him, right? But it's
Right.
like, so now if he's the 165 belt champ, like one of 165 champion, why would I think he's a legitimate champion when I just saw him got smoked at 155 and at 170?
He was like,
Okay,
fuck.
well then you're the belt of a weight class that doesn't matter. Like I don't. To me, that's my opinion. Like, I don't really care.
Fair enough.
Like, they do that too, where we should have women lightweights, women 155. Like, dog, there's already
He could barely fill up the pool there.
Amanda Nunes beat everyone already, and you're saying like they're gonna make another weight class.
Yeah, for
Who's she
those
gonna beat?
for those divisions,
And
they're
I
just
love
gonna,
Amanda Nunes.
no, I know, but for those divisions, they're just gonna bring like some amateur girls that have only fought 2 times.
Women-
Women
Yeah,
division is
well-
already shallow as is.
They are shallow.
It's so shallow.
It's like not even, and I fucking love Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes. is
She's
badass.
really good. She's really good.
Badass. She fucks.
Yeah,
I mean, just think about it. Rousey dominated for years because that's literally the best that there was.
Yeah, she was fighting Shayna Baszler. Like, people with like Raquel Pennington got a title shot. I think she was 6-4, something like that. I'm like, fuck, that's crazy. And
Yeah.
they want to add more divisions.
fuck.
Like, I
no.
remember when Chris Cyborg, like, she was like, oh, the UFC is against me. Like, bro, they made a weight class for you. They made 145 for you.
And you were
And
barely making weight.
you were barely making, because she was fighting at catch weight at 140. I remember the documentaries came out. Oh, she almost died. I'm like, okay, like, whatever. Like, high school kids make weight for free. Like, you're a professional. Whatever. Yeah, she was like, oh, they're not, the UFC doesn't promote me. Like, dude, they made a weight class for you. She fought Amanda. Amanda knocked her out in the first round. So it's like, okay, now you want to add more weight classes? That's just how I see it. I want it to become like, I want it to matter if you win a belt in the UFC or in MMA. I don't want it to be like, oh, okay, cool. Well, this guy has 6 belts. Like, okay.
A
Like,
lot of new fans don't understand when you lose in MMA, it's different than when you lose in boxing.
if you lose in boxing, you're like marked for life. You're
Yeah,
a loser for life.
Because you plan everything, bro.
You have
How
to be
many
perfect.
ounce gloves?
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh, I don't want it to be made by horsehair. That's what I hate about boxing, bro. They're like, to me, they're not fighters, bro. Like,
I get it.
they're not.
They always
they're-
want oh
they're different forms of fighters.
They
Let's be real.
They pussyfoot a lot.
like they'll say oh I
Yeah.
want
Like-
the 8, I want the 12 ounce, not those.
Like when they almost canceled Billy Joel versus Canelo because of the ring size.
yeah.
And that was 2 days before the fight.
Bro,
Like, you're
the UFC fighters is literally a shit, like whatever. It's a coin
Yeah.
flip. It's going to be the big cage or the small cage.
Or
or
like
the
when
medium
Mayweather
cage.
were complaining about Mexican gloves.
Yeah, it's like,
Yes,
oh, I don't
those
want Mexican
ounce-
made gloves. It's
yes.
like, to me, it's like,
So now who's are you a really good champion if you put all these barriers?
yeah. And I
Like,
get it. Like,
with you?
there is such thing as the A side. Like, okay, I'm Floyd Mayweather, and you're going to fight on my terms. I totally respect that because it's Floyd Mayweather. But it's like, and he's not the only one that does it. Like I was saying, like, dude, they were ready to cancel the Canelo-Billy Joe fight 2 days before the fight happened.
Because it was only like
all
4
these-
feet
all-
wider.
All these fights,
Or some shit like
all
that.
these flights that got booked, all these tickets that got bought, all the press that got passes for that day, the vendors that came to sell food and drinks, like all those wheels are in motion, and you're ready to fuck all that up because you don't want the ring because the ring size is smaller or bigger. To me, that's embarrassing. Like, I don't know.
And then contrast that to Conor, where he just literally fights Nate Diaz on like 10 days notice.
Yeah,
And Chad Mendez.
yeah, like
Not to say he's like the ultimate martial
yeah,
artist,
and
but
yeah, it's like,
that's just like the norm, you know, almost.
oh, who's gonna fight John Jones on 10 days notice? Chael Sonnen. I'll do it. Like, okay, did John Jones whoop his ass? Yeah. Like, did we all know that was gonna happen? Yeah. But it's like, when does that happen? Like, good luck seeing these fools
Nowadays,
take
yeah.
a fight on 10 days notice. Any boxer, like, they're not gonna do that. Like, they don't even. I don't know. That's how I see it. So what's up? We're
Yo,
gonna.
I think this has been a good podcast, man. This
so
is
what's up,
really
we're gonna get
good.
beers after this, though? Wrap
I'm
it
saying
up.
let's just smoke this joint, and then yeah, just probably drink and just
Yeah.
have a good time
For
and
off
just reflect,
topic,
man.
huh?
Yeah. Thanks for doing this. Thanks for helping us out, though. For real.
Yeah,
came
thank
in
you,
clutch,
Eric.
Of
homie.
course, bro. You guys
Pleasure.
always got
Thank
your
you.
back
All right,
type
thank you,
shit.
brother. I
Appreciate it. Thank
Who are
you.
you? Say your name.
Eric.
And I'm HC Henry.
Koba Esteban Razo. We're Off
Koba,
Topic
it was
Podcast.
a pleasure starting this.
We'll see you guys next time.
Very
First
soon.
of many, all right?
Hell yeah, first of
Peace
many.
out, guys. Let's go get
Have a
some
good one.
beers.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Later.